Here's what's wild. I researched dozens of beginner attraction marketing posts that were getting zero DMs, zero clicks, zero anything. And every single one was missing the same thing at the end. I'm not talking about some fancy strategy or complicated funnel. I'm talking about something so simple you're going to be annoyed nobody told you sooner. But before I show you what it is, you need to understand why it matters. Because if you skip this, you can post content every single day for the next year and have nothing to show for it. So here's the problem. If you're new to attraction marketing, you've probably heard the advice. Lead with value. Share helpful content. Educate your audience. And that's not wrong. HubSpot literally defines attraction marketing as leading with value through educational content and personal stories rather than pushy sales messages. That part is solid. But here's what actually happens when beginners follow that advice. They post a helpful tip. Maybe it's about saving money, productivity, health. Someone watches it, nods along, maybe even thinks, oh, that's good. And then they scroll. Gone. Forever. You never hear from them again. It's not because your content was bad. It's because you gave them everything except a reason to stay connected to you. Think about it. You handed someone a free gift. They said thanks in their head and walked away. No name, no email, no conversation, nothing. This is the number one complaint I keep seeing in forums and comment sections. I'm posting value content, but I'm getting no DMs, no clicks, no lead. And when you look at their posts, the content itself is fine. Sometimes it's really good. The problem is what happens after the content ends, which is nothing. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because the fix is not what most people think. Most beginners assume the answer is to be more salesy. Throw a link in every post. Pitch harder. Talk about your product more. But that actually makes things worse. HubSpot specifically calls out being too promotional as one of the biggest attraction marketing mistakes you can make. You've seen it yourself. Someone shares one sentence of value and then 3 paragraphs about their opportunity. It feels gross. You keep scrolling. So the answer isn't more pitching. The answer is one clear, natural next step at the end of every piece of content. Not a sales pitch, a bridge. Here's what I mean. Say you post a video about 3 ways to save 2 hours a day. Great content. At the end, instead of just stopping, you say something like, I put together a free guide that breaks down my full daily routine. Drop the word routine in the comments and I'll send it to you. That's it. That's the bridge. You gave them value and now you're offering more value in exchange for raising their hand. And this isn't just a feel-good theory. Pipedrive recommends exactly this approach. They specifically say beginners should make lead magnets easy to access and promote them consistently in relevant channels. A lead magnet is just a fancy word for something free that someone wants enough to give you their contact info. An ebook, a checklist, a short video training. Something small but genuinely useful. And the reason this works is it doesn't feel like selling. It feels like generosity. The person watching already trusts you a little because you just helped them. Now you're saying, hey, want more help? Of course they do. That's how you turn silent viewers into actual leads. Not by being pushy, not by pitching in every post, by giving people a clear, low-pressure next step that feels like the natural thing to do. But here's the part almost nobody talks about. And this is the piece that separates people who get a few leads from people who actually build an income. Your next step needs to lead somewhere that does the heavy lifting for you. Picture this. Someone watches your video. They're interested. They click your link and they land on some messy page you threw together at 2 in the morning. No clear explanation of what they're getting. No follow-up email. No system behind it. They look around for 10 seconds, get confused, and leave. You just burned the one shot they gave you. And this isn't just a gut feeling about what goes wrong. SendPulse directly addresses this, pointing out that attraction marketing requires a defined freebie that captures leads and then follows up after someone subscribes. That follow-up piece is everything. Most people aren't going to buy the first time they see something. They need to hear from you again. They need to trust you more. They need a system that nurtures them while you're living your life. And that's the real framework. NetHustler breaks it down simply as traffic to squeeze page to nurture to convert. You create content that attracts people. You offer them something free. You capture their info, and a system follows up automatically. That's how beginners actually start generating leads and getting results without spending all day glued to their phone answering messages. So let me put it all together. Step 1, create content that genuinely helps your audience, not pitch posts, real value. Step 2, end every piece of content with one clear next step. A free guide, a free training, something that gives them a reason to raise their hand. Step 3, make sure that next step leads to a system that follows up, builds trust, and does the selling so you don't have to. You get those 3 pieces working together, and attraction marketing stops being this frustrating thing where you post into the void. It becomes a real process that brings people to you, starts conversation, and builds your income over time. By the way, if you want to see what that third step actually looks like when it's already built for you, go to homebizsimple.com. It's a done-for-you system that handles the follow-up, the selling, and pays out 80% commissions starting from your very first customer. The link's in the description below. Okay?